Despite being a small farmers organization, the Bagnos Multipurpose Cooperative believes that its long-term success depends on the wellness, safety, and health of its workers and members. Through its diligent efforts, the cooperative was able to make occupational safety and health a way of life in its work premises. And with the assistance of the Department of Labor and Employment Regional Office 1 and its Ilocos Norte Field Office, the cooperative has a DOLE Certificate of Compliance on General Labor Standards, and all members enjoy social welfare benefits. It also has a Certificate of Compliance on Occupational Safety and Health Standards, as it fully complies with the following requirements: registration of establishment with DOLE, constitution of a Health and Safety Committee with safety officer and nurse. In addition to this, first aid kit and medicines are readily available. Practice of good housekeeping at all times by cleaning and decluttering the building and its surroundings, machines and equipment, observing regular waste disposal, orderly arrangement of processes, storage and filing of materials, structurally safe and sound production building which can carry normal load and withstand natural or weather disturbances, as it is made of quality materials such as concrete, steel trusses, and galvanized iron. Adequate spaces are provided between machinery and equipment to allow normal operation, maintenance or repair, and free flow of materials under process or in finished form. The building has been issued Fire Safety Certificate after passing the inspection of the Bureau of Fire Protection. Floor is even and properly tiled. It is free from holes and splinters. Workplace is adequately lighted to enable all workers to properly perform respective operations such as roasting, grinding, and packaging. The production building sits near a farmland with thick trees which give sufficient air, and electric and exhaust fans are installed. And aprons, hairnets, masks, and gloves are provided to production workers for free. Only production workers are allowed to enter the workplace during operation to avoid contamination. They are required to obtain sanitary permits from the Municipal Health Office and to take a bath before entering the production area. Use of nail polish, wearing of jewelry, smoking, and eating are strictly prohibited. While they have made gains in ensuring workplace safety and health, they recognize that more remains to be done.
Ako po si Amelia Bautista, Production Manager po ng Banna Blend Rice Coffee Production ng Bagnos Multipurpose Cooperative. Kahit konti lang po ang tubo natin, hindi natin pinababayaan ang mga workers natin para sa kanilang health and safety. Kagaya po ng pagtupad sa mga requirements po, dapat natin i-comply yon para sa kagandahan ng mga workers natin, gaya po ng pagbibigay ng mga insurance, yung yearly po na pagpapacheck sa kanila, sa pagkukuha ng mga sanitary permits, may medical sila, medical examination, may lab test, para masiguro natin ang kaligtasan ng mga production natin.
Bagnos Multipurpose Cooperative, 10th GKK Grand Champion, Micro and Informal Sector Category. Started with 7,000 pesos capital at her sister's kitchen, McNester has been touching lives through its innovation and quality products for 13 years since August 2003. The abundance of mangoes in Guimaras prompted Mrs. Rebecca Tubong Banwa to venture in a small enterprise in food processing that later turned into a success, which is now the McNester. Fueled with hard-earned commitment to produce at least one new product a year, Mrs. Tubong Banwa was able to acquire her own building and equipment. This significant success fulfilled her vision to create various products out of mangoes, such as peeled mangoes into tarts, pickles, polvoron, candies, and dried mangoes. Extracted juice to concentrated juice, jams, paste, and ketchup, aiming to manufacture quality products. Food processing and employees' welfare are the priorities of McNester. Personal protective equipment such as color-coded shirt and apron, hair caps, gloves, and face masks are provided to the employees. Ingredients, materials, and chemicals used are properly grouped, labeled, and stored in prescribed temperature. Signages are posted in various areas identified as potentially hazardous to avoid untoward incidents. McNester considers social development and involvement in the community. With the increasing demands of supply across the region and Korea, McNester was able to employ plain housewives in the town of Buena Vista. Together with other stakeholders, they conducted community sanitation activities, invited partner agencies for entrepreneurship trainings, involved in the celebration of Nutrition Month with the indigenous people, and hosted feeding programs and gift-giving to the vulnerable people in the local government of Guimaras. In building social responsibility, promoting safety and health at the workplace, and devotion to work, McNester is continuously acknowledged all over the nation. And in June 2015, Department of Labor and Employment Regional Office 6 issued a certificate of compliance both on general labor standards and occupational safety and health standards. McNester continuously aims for improvement in manufacturing practices, along with the safety and health for its workers and food safety for its consumers.
Ako po si Mrs. Rebecca Tubong Banwa, owned and managed by McNester Food Products. Located at San Isidro, Buenavista, Guimaras. Being a processor, we usually concerned are the safety and health of our workers, especially in our workplace, that they are safe, healthy. Yung isang priority namin yung sa hand washing, at saka yung best practices namin is yung we are color-coded in our apron. We have 6 colors of aprons that every day, iba-iba yung kulay na ginagamit to be sure na hindi siya inuulit. One thing that I really appreciate being Gawad Kalusugan Kaligtasan awardee is the opportunity, yung opportunity na marami akong natutunan, marami akong nalaman na dapat pa na more practice on safe and healthy of the company.
McNester Food Products, 10th GKK Finalist Silver Award, Micro and Informal Sector category. Pure Ever Drinking Water Refilling Station started operations in November 2009 with just 20 plastic containers and 8 workers. Due to their growing number of customers, additional containers were purchased despite their minimal income to keep up with the demand. Thus, they sought the assistance of the local government of Bislig and the District Congressional Office for the expansion of their business. Through their aid, additional containers and other materials needed for the refilling station, as well as a delivery tricycle, were procured. Pure Ever Drinking Water is dedicated to ensuring the safety and quality of their purified water. Monitoring and testing, risk assessment, and appropriate controls and procedures are utilized to prevent potential adverse events. In addition, Pure Ever Drinking Water makes use of the 5S system during their product processing. They have an established proper waste disposal, which includes making use of wastewater for washing empty containers at the pre-washing area. Water bottle carts and wooden storage rack have been provided for materials handling and storage. Pure Ever Drinking Water complies with quality standards annually from 2012 to 2016 through passing their water's bacteriological exam conducted by the Department of Health. They are also the regional winner during the 2013 and 2015 Productivity Olympics of the Dole NWPC. Through the yearly tree planting activity, Pure Ever Drinking Water carries out an environment protection program. They also provide a workers' welfare program through granting birthday leaves for their workers and scholarship and medical assistance for their families. As a way of giving back to the community, Pure Ever Drinking Water is engaged in a sports program for the community and employees, and free drinking water provision for beneficiary foundations.
Ako po si Joselito Soriano, taga Bislig po, Surigao del Sur. Kami po yung nagtayo ng Pure Ever Drinking Water Refilling Station. Saan po na kayo mga kasamahan. Awa ng Diyos po, 9 na taon na kaming nag-operate at wala pong ni isang aksidenteng nangyari sa mga kasamahan ko o kahit sa isa man sa amin. Ang ginawa po namin safety practices ay una, pinapasuot namin sila ng mga safety paraphernalias tulad ng boots, gloves, at yung heat gun namin ay laging on and off, naka-safety po yon. At saka, inanda po namin yung mga practices nung kami nasa isang malaking kumpanya, yung practices ng safety first, at naging ISO member din po kami. Kaya inadapt ko po sa aming water refilling station. Meron din po akong binigay na programa sa mga kasamahan ko at may training kami kung paano maiwasan ng aksidente. Sa ngayon, sa loob ng 9 na taon, awa ng Diyos, ay wala pong nangyari kahit isa man aksidente sa amin.
Pure Ever Drinking Water Refilling Station, 10th GKK Finalist Bronze Award, Micro and Informal Sector category.